Welcome to Carib Gold Olga. As you come onto the page, kindly hit that like bell, the thumbs up bell, and subscribe if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you. In this video, we hear Jaguar trying to set TJ up. She is telling TJ that she wants to go to Mexico, and if TJ can come with her. TJ told her she would be a fugitive if she left the country. She said she don't give a damn. She's done with America, but she wants TJ to come with her. Now, I don't know if she was kidding or if she was just playing with TJ to see if she's still loyal to her. But TJ surprised her, and this is what she said. Let's take a listen. The recording that you're going to hear is what Jaguar released because she recorded the conversation. And she was on the panel with Kimmy and the other guy, and they were discussing it. And Kimmy told her she should release the full recording, and that's what she did. Jaguar released the recording thinking that she was going to show us where TJ was loyal to her, but in fact it shows how delusional Jaguar actually is and what she was willing to do in order to be with TJ, or it showed that she was setting her up. I couldn't quite decide if she was setting her up to make her look like a fool. Yeah, you're going to run off to Mexico with me, or she was sincere in what she said. You guys decide. Drop your comments. Let's take a listen. I'm going to be commenting in between. As you come onto the page, hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet.
Slander and defame me, especially after the recording that was aired tonight, the rest of the recording. See, they thought we played something for them the other day. They had no idea what the back half was going to be, and I'm so glad we held it. Because apparently the rest of that recording was so hot and so cold and so filled with reality that it shut down the YouTube. This bitch has been over there talking about my pussy is burning, my this is this. She done accused me of sleeping with 18 million men, and the one man that I am sleeping with, she don't know. Slander, defamation, slander, defamation. The problem that I have with the whole, you're slandering me, you're bullying me, when will the bullying stop? See, they starting with the phone calls again. Now.
So guys, what I noticed is in the beginning, Jaguar was talking to the panel, Kimmy and the guy who is on the panel. And there was no phone calls coming in. But all of a sudden, when she said they're starting with the phone calls again, then the phone started to ring. The other phone started to ring. So I think she's the one who is dialing the other phone. So guys, let me know if you observe the same thing. Don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe if you haven't done so as yet.
Because that's all y'all niggas have been doing is playing YouTube. So I guess y'all niggas forgot I am YouTube channel and laughed and taunted that very, very, very sick person on to sit there and make a fool out of herself for y'all while she defamed me, while she still has 3/4 of her content on me. My voice, my likeness. And then y'all sat there and told that bitch that I didn't deserve a dime of a check that I created for her. All you gonna do is tire yourself out. Now, like I was saying, it's probably that don't bitch. Calling. Actually, you know what? Let's ask. Y'all over there and encourage that bitch to disrespect the very person that put food in her. See, where I come from, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. I don't get no if she ain't like my behavior. I don't get no if she ain't like how I roll. I don't get no. I fed that bitch. I took care of that bitch. I put a roof over her head. I brought her into my family's house. And for all I know, she was working with Goddess Squatted. Time that TJ threatened to put her hands on me. Can we talk about that? Because she threatened to put her hands on me on a couple of occasions. And you were on the phone, were you not?
Yeah, I was on the phone.
But that last day, the day that she tried to hijack passport after she disappeared, very famous wallet. That bitch, now just tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. She said, bitch, if you don't give me my phone, I'm up. And I said, where's my shit?
Yeah.
And she said, bitch, you up today? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
And what was my response?
Hold on. How about this one? How about when you was asking her, because you was yelling in the background, I was on the phone with her. You were saying, why did you take passport, you thief? And she was laughing it off. I was on the phone with her. She knows it.
Like the day that she kicked the door in and she told you she was going to punch me in my face?
Yeah.
See, we kept all of that from everyone. We spared her that. Part of the reason why I had no problem with doing it is because a scared ass little bitch. I'm shorter than her. And yet, when I stand up, she's smaller than me. Out of here, there was so many threats of violence, so many threats of revoking my bond, threats of calling my judge to tell my judge that I'm crazy. Do I seem like the crazy one of this shit? Because guess what? She's sick tonight. Every time that bitch get popped, she gets sick. Every time. Bet you she be in the hospital in 2 days begging for somebody to help her get out of the stress. I have Graves' disease. This is probably one of the most unhealthiest people I ever met in my life. Kimmy, how many times did you hear me arguing with her about not exercising, arguing with her about not eating right, arguing with her about chain smoking, arguing with her about her health?
Didn't she throw up on your feet?
Yeah, she threw up on me in the shower.
She's like,
yeah, that was real not sexy. She want to sit there and be rubbing all over me and then and throw the. I should have pushed her ass down in there and put her face in it like a mother dog and say, "Don't do that again." Like I said, she had alley cat ways. She trifling. She don't clean. She can't cook. She lazy as shit. And all I did was clean up after her and hustle money to take care of us. Kimmy, the last time when she was leaving town and she went to the Greyhound bus station and she was at the McDonald's that she said to you that she needed to catch a lift to, even though the McDonald's is right next door to the Greyhound bus station.
That's what you were telling me. And she was saying that she was sitting, and I say that she was really going to the Greyhound. That's what she was telling me, but I knew it was some bullshit.
She was at the McDonald's. The McDonald's right next door. Need a lift for you and your backpack. On that day, because that was the day I left. When I left her little grease on the table that she wanted to shove down Esoteric's throat.
That bitch was sick. That green.
Now, on that day, when I said you gotta stop stop playing these games. You gotta stop doing this shit. It's going too far. You gotta stop running away every time things get hard. I said, you already know what it is. We're booking all the rooms in your name. My ID is expired. I don't have an Airbnb account. You already know what it is. Didn't she say, bitch, that's your problem?
Yep.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, Kimmy, when she left, I said, she at the bus station? She said she got to take a lift to the bus station and catch her bus. Yeah. Wait a second. Now, on 3 of the occasions that she left, it was 2 plane tickets and a bus ticket. I got a plane ticket. I'm getting out of town. Then I turn around. She's sitting there, been wandering out in the street for 8 hours, smoking, breathing in all kinds of shit, crouched down on the ground, laying backpack and all that shit. That's probably she got sick.
Yeah.
But I said to you, I'm out. That bitch said to me, you can't survive without me. You can't survive without me. Don't nobody give about you. Don't nobody care about you. If people cared about you, they would have bailed you out of jail. You would have had to stay in jail, bitch. And since you got options, go call them. Didn't she say that?
Yeah.
So I did. And then she called you and cried for me to come back. Yeah. 2 plane tickets and a bus ticket, and the bitch never left and went anywhere. And I still came back because you said, she's sorry, Jag. She promised she ain't never gonna do this no more. She ain't never gonna do this no more, Jag. You gotta come back. She don't know what to do without you.
Well, she lied to me. That's why I don't trust her anymore. She lied.
All she does is lie. You want to know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same shit over and over again and expecting a different result.
That's right.
Do you want to know what the definition of someone who suffers from Munchausen's disorder is? I posted it on my community wall. It's someone who creates catastrophe for attention.
Also health issues, that's right.
And health issues, faking health issues. Personally or by proxy. This bitch would literally do everything she possibly could do to make herself sick. And then I would have to take care of her. She couldn't even hold a cup of coffee without dropping it. She couldn't even open a soda can. I had to pop her sodas for her. And then she would...
Why?
Because she would have the shakes and her hands wouldn't work. I would say to her, I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. I'm like, just hand it to me, TJ. I would have to pop open her food for her, containers, everything. I took care of this person. And all she did was lie to me. That's all she did.
Yeah.
I believe she suffers from Munchausen's disorder. I believe she did tell me the truth when she told me when she was a teenager she was diagnosed with a borderline personality disorder, which without proper therapy, care, exercise, good diet, and sometimes medication, will develop into psychosis. This bitch is delusional. Because to sit over there, yeah, Uncle Luke, pop and get pussy, bitch. You psychotic bitch. You say all of that shit, and I'm bullying you just by telling the truth is a bully. And you did it on Cash Apps. Then, on that last day, at that Airbnb, after she had threatened to put her hands on me, tried to take my phone, you had to negotiate with her so I could get my phone back, and then I gave her her phone back. But the other phone that she complained about was already off the premises. I had my brother come pick that shit up. Mm-hmm. Because I knew what was in that fucking phone, see. And I needed incentive. It was gone. Now, wait a minute. I was going to give it back to her until she lied on you. Mm-hmm. Because you told her after we made the switch with the phones to go our separate ways, and you said leave her alone. Since you're leaving her, leave her alone. And after she got off the phone with you and came back to accost me, demand her phone, and told me Kimmy said come back and talk to you. When I called you, you said I did not tell her that. I told her to go her way.
Exactly.
All this bitch do is lie.
You saw all the text messages and shit. Come on.
All this bitch do is lie. She is one of the biggest liars. And I mean compulsive liar. That bitch will sit there. And if people really listen to that recording, which I'm going to make available to the public.
Play it again.
For free. All right. You know what? Let's let it go without interruption. And it would be great if Ayasha could come forward.
So Jaguar is about to play the recording where she's asking TJ to run off with her to Mexico. And she was going to skip bond, skip bail, skip court, just run off. And TJ turned her down. So she is, I don't know if she was serious or not. I'm going to let you guys decide for yourselves. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like. And subscribe if you haven't done so as yet.
Like I just think people, I think the reason why people are having a hard time digesting who she actually is because they spent so much money supporting her for being abandoned by me when nothing could be further from the truth. She's the one that tried to abandon me. She's just mad that I actually had a backup plan.
I wish Jaguar would share her backup plan with us, because so far we just see her bouncing from hotel to hotel and asking people to send her $1. That is not a backup plan. That is a plan for disaster.
Then she got even more mad when she found out I found a man. Then she got even more mad and then started running around lying, telling people that I gave her a venereal disease and that I was the disease-infested this and a prostitute this and all of this stuff, because what she wanted was for no one to not want me. But I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Johnny Popcorn was standing right here in my face when we heard you say that shit. And the first thing he did was fucking clothes off and put to me and said, I know she's lying. Oh! That man. All you did was motivate one of the best nights I've had all year.
How many of you believe this Johnny Popcorn is real? I'm thinking she made him up because she still can't produce him. All she keeps talking about is Johnny Popcorn. And if he was real, we know he would have been content. So how many of you guys believe that TJ put out this narrative that Jaguar got this infection? She said it was a yeast infection. Well, she said she had bacteria in her throat. Therefore, Jaguar must have had a yeast infection. But that does not mean that Jaguar had a yeast infection. It just meant that she got a bacterial infection. Wherever she got it from, nobody knows. It could have been a virus in the air that gave her that infection. It does not mean that Jaguar gave it to her. But she made it seem as though Jaguar gave it to her to put out that narrative. That's all Jaguar is saying, that she was spinning a negative narrative and it's defamation.
Because see, a real man knows how to hear through the bullshit. But people spend so much time believing her gaslighting. Like, when I went over there to see that live that she did, accusing us of bullying her and calling Kai a simp? You kidding me?
It just sounds to me like if both of them lie on each other from time to time, remember guys, who tells the story tells it the way he or she sees fit to put themselves in a better light.
Talking about he's looking real feminine these days? In what universe? But you just mad because this young man is smarter than you'll ever be? Smarter than you'll ever be. Wiser than you are. And you damn near twice his age.
If TJ is near twice his age, I take it to mean that, well, by deductive reasoning, that this young man that Jaguar is talking about got to be in his 20s. Jaguar, you robbing the cradle again? You know what they call people who likes to rob the cradle? I know they call them cougars these days, but back in my time, they call them cradle snatchers. Gotta leave these young people alone. They're gonna give you a heart attack. They're gonna give you all a heart attack. All you cougars out there, you're looking for an early heart attack. Keep messing with them young men out there. Half of you trying to prove something that you don't need to prove. You got gout, you got arthritis, you got high blood pressure, you name it. Just choose something on the list. You got one or two of them things on the list. You need to sit down at this point and love the one you with. If the Johnny, what's his name, or whoever you're with, got a little bit of ache here and there, and you don't like it, you ought to keep it. You know? Them young folks will put you in an early grave. Keep the one you with. At least if you got, like, who said, Bernie Mac or Steve Harvey, you got one bad hip, he got the other bad hip, at least you can hold each other up.
You got some nerve. Because that young man was kind to you even when he thought you was full of shit. And he respected you out of respect for me. See, y'all bought the hype. And y'all listen to all of that crying and all of those tears, which, by the way, cue the violins, her and Rasputia can do and cue, like good con artists can do. And y'all gave that bitch money because you wanted to believe. You wanted to believe that I'm a monster. If I was a monster, I would have told everybody how many times she threatened me, how many times she called me a bitch, how many times she called me a liar, how many times I hate you, I wish I never met you, then go outside for a couple hours, come back, oh baby, I'm sorry, I love you, mom, can you forgive me, bitch? And you think that's gonna get you calling me for mom?
Well, there it is. When you think that these young folks look at you like if you're their equal in age, guess again. They're looking at you like if you're the granny, the grandma, the mom. All they need is a roof. All they need is a place to stay, some food for you to take care of them, rub their feet, rub their head, and rub their, you know what. That's all they're looking at you as. It's grandma. Grandma taking care of me, period. Mom taking care of me. Auntie taking care of you. That's why TJ called you mom. Because she's looking at you like a mom. TJ's 40 and you hell close to 50 or what? 50 already. You're 46. So at this point, the two people on the panel, Kimmy and the other fellow, I always forget his name, they're just quietly listening because they realize that Jaguar needs to get some things off of her chest. She got a whole lot of boiled up and pent up anger against TJ that she needs to get off. She got to talk to somebody, some listening ear. So they're the listening ear.
Like you always looking for somebody to save you. Meanwhile, playing hero to everybody else. I posted her bond. I did this for her. She doesn't have any appreciation. She's a miserable bitch. Oh, you're a miserable bitch. You're the miserable bitch. Because the truth is I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. You know it. And the bullying, and people are saying that they're going to unsubscribe. And if people want to unsubscribe because you're a liar, maybe you shouldn't have been.
Well, we are here. We are finally here to the part where TJ and Jaguar had this conversation of her moving to Mexico, running away from America and taking TJ with her. Let's take a listen.
The conversation. You and Aisha are one and the same. Both of y'all been on my phone all night last night harassing me, texting me. I ain't shit, and I ain't nobody. Why are y'all bothering me? Who was harassing you? You. How did I harass you? You did. How? I asked you some very simple questions. Okay? And I asked you a question, and girl, and then, like, y'all, you weird. I want everybody, you ain't got no job, girl. What the fuck? Whatever. you don't love me, you don't love anybody but yourself. That's not true. There's plenty of people in my life that I love. Okay, so I tried. You just lied too much.
So Jaguar said, I tried. Apparently, this sounds to me as if Jaguar is the one who was trying to get TJ back at that point. She was sucking up to her, and she put out the narrative to Kimmy on her platform that it was TJ who was trying to get back with her. When in fact, from this conversation I'm listening to, it sounds as if it was Jaguar who wanted to get back with TJ now that she knows she got a job and she's bringing in some extra money. I guess she's looking a little more desirable with the extra money coming in. Because, money is the way to Jaguar's heart. It's not food, it's money.
I don't know if you love me or not. I really don't. I really don't. Really? So then you did all of that fake crying and lying to your supporters, talking about you lost your person?
So TJ said she don't give a damn. Well, she didn't say damn, but that's what I'm saying. She didn't give a damn if she loves her or not. And I guess now Jaguar's realizing no matter what she says at this point, TJ ain't coming back. So now she's gonna, stick it to her.
Fake crying and lying for who? What was all of that about? I lost my person. I lost my person. And guess what? My person ain't shit. So I gotta keep on pushing and moving on. Like, who was that? Who ain't shit? But you want me to stay there, girl? Who ain't shit? You want me to stay there? You with your lying ass and all that shit that you do. Yes, with my cooch. Why are you so worried about my vagina? I stopped dating you a long time ago. I did not say your coochie. I said your fake ass friend Kimmy. That's what I said. Oh. Didn't say shit about the coochie. No, I mean, you're always talking about my vagina these days. What about your test results? Girl, please. I say with your burning coochie. Yeah, but what are the test results? I got a bacteria in my throat. That was on a month.
So you guys heard her. She said she have a bacterial infection in her throat.
Okay, how many days? I said bacteria. Bitch, that means you got a yeast infection of some sort. A yeast infection? I never around I got STIs, I got herpes, and never said that.
So TJ said she never said Jaguar have an STD.
Then you started running around talking about my pH level. And the same way you were bitch, you called my son. I didn't call you son. No, you gave them my name, girl. We are not the same. What? We're not the same. I said, you girl, shut up. I didn't call you. What did you do to me? I didn't give Sam number out. I didn't do none of that. But you're weird. My weird ass. No, you just don't get to hang up like that. Now, Tyson. Why you do that? Why you always hang up? Because it's annoying. And you know you love me. You know you still love me. Like fucking attention to you. You know you still love me. Aisha, y'all both attention. You know you still miss me. Alone, both of y'all motherfuckers. Why don't you just admit the truth? And I know that. Tell the truth. Tell me how much you miss me. Tell me how much you miss this pussy. Come on. You tell me. Tell me and you. Absolutely. You know you do. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You laughing. You miss me. You know it. I know you, Taisha. You missed me. Why don't you just say the truth? Just tell me the truth for once. You've been the one calling me. Google lying about me.
I'm sure she does miss Jaguar. However, when people are good and tired and they're fed up with all the BS that's going on, it doesn't matter if they love you or not, they're going to leave. They're going to love you from afar.
No, I'm defending myself against you and all of your lies. But let's not talk about that. Let's not go backwards. Let's talk about how you feel right now. Listen to me. Why don't you come in my throat? Listen to me. Just come to Mexico. Come to Mexico with me. Just
Now, Jaguar keeps repeating, come to Mexico with me. And a lot of people said it was a joke, but I don't know. Knowing Jaguar right, she might have just flew the coop and jumped her bail and everything. Because we have seen her at the airport. We have seen her in front of the barber shop. We've seen her throwing ashes. We've seen her cussing out cops over the phone, going into the police department. Honey, with Jaguar right, even the mayor's office, going in there. With Jaguar right, I don't put nothing past her. So in my mind, I'm thinking that she was ready to skip town and go to Mexico if DJ had just given the word.
Taisha, come to Mexico with me. No. Why not? No. You will be a fugitive. You don't even give a fuck. That's the whole thing. You don't even give a fuck. So come with me. Be a fugitive with me. No. I'm done with America. Just come. No, girl. It's a beautiful house in Guadalajara. All that shit, girl. I don't even understand how the fuck you expect me to bounce back to some shit after you done did all that. Did all what? To defend myself against you and that whale-hoe bitch? Defend yourself against me for what, Jag? Because you lied on me. Well, how did I lie on you? Because you said I left you stranded out in the street when I didn't. You left me.
Well, which is a Jaguar? 1 minute you're saying that you left TJ, the next minute you're saying she left you. I guess the truth lies somewhere in the middle, but the last time I recall is that TJ kept leaving you, going back and forth in and out of the house, like if there was a revolving door. And then at the end, you finally did not take her back when she left the last time. So I'm going to call it a wash and say both of you left each other. Because that was TJ's intention. She just could not stay away because she didn't have enough money to be out there on her own. But I guess she saw a way out of no way because when you did not take her back, she made it on her own and now she is independent in a hotel, paying her own bills. So, God help those who help themselves. And God bless the child that's got its own.
You left me. No, bitch, you did. And you let that dumbass bitch get in your money. You left me. Shit. No, you left me at the Airbnb. And then you lied. No, I left. No, you lied. Yes, and you were leaving me. You were leaving me? You left me. What was I supposed to do? Stay in the lobby? Left me. I had to leave. It was checkout time and I had to leave. You stole my phone. So how the fuck? I didn't steal your phone. Fuck me. I didn't steal your phone. You stole my wallet. How is that a lie? You stole my wallet. My phone. You stole my wallet.
How many of you believe that TJ actually stole Jaguar's wallet? Or do y'all think it was just a story so she can hold on to that phone because she didn't have a proper phone to do her live broadcasting? All the cash up that's coming in, she could have bought a phone a long time ago.
You know damn well you know your fucking wallet. Yeah, you did. You disappeared on my wallet because you wanted me to be codependent on you. Why the fuck keep your wallet? So I would have no choice but to stay with you like you tried to take my passport. You have your passport. Yeah, I had it and I rifled through your shit. Excuse me, you rushed through my shit and took my phone like that was okay. Like, come on, James. Taisha, what's wrong with you? You've done a lot of things to me. Done a lot of things to me, Taisha. With you. Like, after all of this time, now you want to tell the truth about those recordings? Now you want to tell the truth? I've been told the truth. Wasn't nobody listening. No,
So, guys, that was the conversation that they had concerning Jaguar leaving America to run to Mexico. Crazy conversation. I'm wondering if TJ had said, okay, let's do it. If she would have said, okay, let's do it. I don't know. I guess we will never know. On that note, I'm over now. Drop your comments, hit the like bell, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.